In 2020, a lot of people rediscovered some of their hobbies, and I actually had time to do some of the hobbies that I really like to do, which is making stuff and painting. I want to continue that. I need to make time for things that I like. So in 2021, there will be a few more art videos on my channel.
Art videos on my channel.
Okay, so hey, and welcome back to another video. And today we're doing
Art.
For week 4 of my month of challenges, I wanted to do something artistic. I was having some issues when I was planning this video on what exactly I wanted to do. Originally, I wanted to follow like a prompt list on Instagram or something, which, if you're not familiar with, is a list of like phrases or ideas or words that people put together and you're supposed to make art out of. Kind of like the one I did for Febuscary this year, or the well-known yearly Inktober. But I was kind of worried following a prompt list would be limiting in a way, considering I couldn't figure out which medium I wanted to do, and I have a concerningly large list of art-related hobbies.
But then
I had the idea that I should do a week of doing different types of art, like different mediums and stuff. So this week, I want to try like a little painting, maybe some like hand-drawn stuff, maybe tie-dye, I don't know. But let's jump into it because I'm very, very excited. I unintentionally wore my tie-dye shirt, and today I'm going to tie-dye. This was one of the projects I didn't have to really go buy anything for, but I am running out of supplies, so I am just going to tie-dye with what I have and we'll see where we end up. I currently have my shirts soaking in a solution of hot water and super washing soda. You're supposed to use soda ash, but the main ingredient in the washing soda is the same thing, so you just add more. I might be doing a lot of like basic folds, but there is one more complicated one that I'm doing, and I will be linking all the like some tutorials that are relevant to the ones I'm doing, as well as the one I'm following for the more complicated one. Today's project is a paint pour. I've done a few paint pours, so this isn't like super new, but I'm not any expert or anything. I did buy this pouring medium. I don't think this creates the cool like bubbles. I'm just using your cheap apple barrel paints, nothing crazy. I'm also out in the garage where it's very hot, so I'm gonna get sweaty. That whole corner has been blurred because my tie-dyes were still in the background. There's a possibility that there may be centipedes in here because we found a few.
Lucky we live Hawaii.
I don't really like sketching. It makes me anxious because I want to get my drawing perfect, and that's not the point of a sketch. But we got taken to a shuffle meet, and I thought it would be good practice to sketch some of the things in the area while listening to some fun music. I had my work cut out for me since most of the things in my field of vision were moving, like the trees and the dancers. This upped the challenge for me, but I think it was good practice. Today we helped out a friend line a mural that he's working on. It wasn't really planned for this video, but I thought it worked pretty well, so I included it. Unfortunately, I found out after I filmed that the client does not want any photos or videos of the project process until completion. So enjoy this blurry video of our hard work.
I originally was going to start off by painting something, haven't decided yet, but I realized I don't know how oil paints work. So I'm breaking up this project into two parts. I found a video that goes over like basics and how oil paints and stuff work. I'll link everything that I use below, and then I will try painting something. And this is the result of my practice. I did these 3 spheres. This red one was so perfect, but then I accidentally got some of the solvent on it. And then I also did this pizza. All of this was already painted from a previous project that I'm not doing anymore. I'm quite impressed with it, I would say so myself. So far I really like oil, but I'm very impatient and I don't like how long this is taking to dry. That might be an issue, but I like the way it blends. That's really nice. Good practice. Good soup.
Wow. What a week.
Actually, I'm going to be transparent here. It took me about 2 weeks to do all of the stuff in this video. Before I go and like reveal all my creations, I just want to say that I learned something for this project. I hate scheduling art. I use a lot of my art related hobbies to like relax and wind down, and everything being on a schedule made it actually very stressful and like took away the fun of it. But anyway, I like tie-dye and it was fun. It's always fun. It's something I enjoy. There was one that didn't really turn out that great. I was kind of panicking because I thought I was going to run out of colors, and then I kind of forgot the plan that I had for it, so I just started throwing colors on it. It was more of a practice shirt because I've never dyed over a gray shirt before, and I just wanted to see what would happen. It's actually a shirt that I use for working out and like painting and doing yard work and stuff, so I'm not mad that it didn't turn out the best. We actually sold the wigwag, zigzag, whatever one that I made to the guy that we were helping out on the mural. Which reminds me, if you want some tie-dyes, I do sell tie-dyes. Just a few, not too many. There's not really much more to say about the tie-dyes except that they're always fun and they're awesome, and I want to make some more, so I probably will. These are the paint pour items that I made. I really enjoyed myself. I really misjudged my arm strength when I was doing the pot over here. It's really, really heavy and it was really hard to hold while the paint was dripping. But it turned out okay. I think I put too much red paint in the dirty pour mix that I did. Lesson learned for next time. I added some white here, as you can see afterwards. I just thought it needed a little bit of something. Colors were just kind of crazy, and like towards the top, some of them were like mixing really weirdly. This one turned out okay. I'm not really sure what went wrong with this right panel right here. But like it got a lot of hair and dust in it. I had originally planned on them being like one cohesive piece, but I may actually separate them and then paint something onto this one and leave that one as is. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with these. I had a bunch of paint left over, so I ended up doing some shells. I'm just going to turn these into like Christmas ornaments or something, or I don't know. I'll do something with them. Moving on. The sketching was it's not my favorite, which is kind of funny because anytime you want to draw something, you need to do a sketch, so it's kind of ironic in a sense. Here's the final reveal of the sketch. Nothing special. The people that were there, half of them were wearing bucket hats, so I really wanted to draw a bucket hat. There was a tree, so I drew a tree. I drew a female figure. Don't read into it. I like anatomy. I used to draw a lot of people, so it's really not that surprising. I should probably practice more, but I didn't like it, so. Here's my practice painting. I was very unprepared with how long it was going to take to dry. Currently, this is still wet. It's been a week. But I am pretty impressed with how oils blend. I enjoyed this pizza. Patrick wants me to like finish this painting now, but I'm not going to. Enough about the practice painting. Here is the final oil painting. I'm actually impressed with this. As you saw, there's not much footage of this one. My camera died and I couldn't find my charger, and then my phone was full and I was just so into the painting I didn't care. There's not much of a process, but you get to see the reveal. And I will say that at first I didn't like it. I thought it looked really bad. The next morning I came back to it and I took a look at it and I was like, yeah, you know what? I really like it. It's definitely one of those paintings that look a lot better far away than close up. I had to like take a step back and remember that this is the first time I've ever used oil, and this is the first time I've ever painted water in my life. So it's not that bad. I really enjoy it. I did follow a tutorial for this one. I will link all of her stuff in the description or wherever. Her name is Emily Mackey. I'm going to do another one because I just had so much fun. It was exactly what I want out of doing artwork for me, which is relaxing, taking my mind off of stuff, really just focusing on releasing whatever, you know? And this was really fun. Of course there are mistakes, and of course it's still wet, but that's okay. Patrick loves this one. I didn't know what I was planning on doing with it, but he says he wants to buy it from me. I'm not letting him buy it, but he can keep it. You'll probably see it in a few videos here and there since Patrick wants to keep it. Tooting my own horn here. Overall, this week, 2 weeks, was really fun to do. I enjoyed myself. I'm glad that even though it was like scheduled art, that I got to do some more. I want to do more, and I will do more. And this concludes my month of challenges challenge. Will I do this again? Absolutely not. I planned this challenge because I really wanted to like get back into the flow of making videos, and I guess I succeeded, but it was a lot to plan and prep for and do and just execute in general. Would I suggest anyone try a month of challenges challenge? Not really. It's hard to stay consistent, and I wasn't even doing things like daily like some month-long challenges are. It was nice to do some of these things. The fitness challenge really helped me like get back into the flow of working out. The self-care challenge was needed and a great reminder that I need to take care of myself a little bit more. The food challenge was I know I need to cook. It didn't really help me get back into the flow of cooking. It actually made me like not want to cook even more. So I will need to be working on that. And of course the art challenge was fun, like I've said for the last who knows how long this video is now. I'm just gonna stick to making videos as I normally do. I hope that you will join me. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!